when we look at the percentage of people in committed relationship nowadays and marriage and people having kids, the percentage is pretty high. Committed relationship and marriage is pretty low. Why do you guys think that is?
Oh, what, Adam? Because I gotta.
Honestly, I'm gonna blame it on social media. Social media has created an outlet, basically an outlet for people to look outside of their own lives to see, instead of focusing on, let's say, there's something, a hard spot in the relationship. Instead of focusing on fixing it, the world is so accessible to see, what else is out there that they're not even worried about. Oh, well, my relationship really isn't, this isn't that serious of a problem in retrospect. But, let's focus on, seeing what else is out there just in case. That's my take on it.
All right, cool. So to answer Hope's question, you said a lot of people are not committing and not getting into marriage, right? This is what you said?
Right, but everybody's popping out babies like clockwork.
Yeah, so this is my opinion about it. And if you said a lot of people are not marrying, if you do look at the statistics, it's the men have no problem getting married. It's the women who are not getting married.
Really?
There's a higher percentage of women not getting married more than the men.
That's surprising.
Yeah, if you go look it up. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's more men getting married than women. No, sorry. There's a higher percentage of women who are single and have never been married than men who are getting married. Between, I guess, the age group is like 30 to 45 if you look at it. So there's a high percentage of women not getting married, but the men, if you look at the numbers, the numbers has been consistent. Like, men are still getting married, even as they get older, over 30. If a woman, once you pass 30, the percentage of you of not getting married goes up by like three times. Especially if you get to 35, 40. Huh?
Question backfired back onto me as a woman. Like, why are women not getting married? Because men are definitely.
I think the two biggest reasons why a lot of women are not getting married today, I think Adam said it best. One of them was like social media. Is I realized that social media has like distorted a lot of women's perceptions of what they want out of men, and I've noticed like where like the average woman today doesn't want the average guy. So a lot of women today, usually back in the day, like wherever you grew up in, you would just date and marry the guy that you in the same area code or geographic location or in your neighborhood. But now, because of social media, it's kind of like gave all these men and women also, but for a lot of women, they have like unrealistic standards of what they want out of a man. They want a man that's 6 feet. They want you guys mentioned both. I think Hope said that. I don't know, Isabel, you didn't say that. But for a lot of women, you see on TikTok, you guys are all on TikTok, all these girls say, I want a guy that's 6 feet. If you're not 6 feet, don't talk to me. They want a guy that makes $100,000 in a year. They want a high value man. These are things that you see on social media. It's circulating on social media. And these are things that I also hear from a lot of women today. Even the average woman. There's a certain type of man they want, and social media has kind of perpetuated that mindset, that reality for all these women. So most women today, like they won't date the normal guy in their neighborhood because they want that guy they see on social media, and they won't settle. And of course, like they won't settle until they find that guy, but they won't. But that's when you see women get 30, 35. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know if you ladies do this, but if you know, have you ever noticed that women, the standards tend to decrease as they get older? Because I know a lot of girls today, like, I will never do this. I will never date this guy when she's 23, but then at 30, her standards change because now she. Go ahead.
Our age is here. What's everybody?
Was there? Yeah, I'm 29, and what would you say? I think Adam said he was 30.
Yeah, I'm 30.
Isabel, you said 23.
27.
Oh, 27.
Fuck, I'm the old one in the group. God damn it. Fuck. Well, I better go to the early bird special now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
so,
with more like
how old are you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
20, 25, 25.
So yeah, that's one thing I do see with why a lot of women today struggle and about finding a man, because like that's how I'm always interested to hear your requirements of what you guys want. That's why I asked in the beginning. And
Right.
when I talk to the average woman today, a lot of my girlfriends, like they have like all these standards. I'm telling you guys that for guys, it's pretty simple. We just want a nice woman, just be loyal, be pretty, make us a sandwich, give
That's
us
it.
give us
That's
sex,
it. Oh,
give
you
us
just want a pretty,
give us
loyal
sex.
woman.
But you know what?
Don't pop like just keep it little, don't nag us and don't. Men
Oh
are really
God.
simple. Men are really simple.
You know
Men are really simple. Women, if you ask them, they have like a whole laundry list of what they want out of men. And if you ask guys, we only like three things: cook,
I have laundry. I man who can
cook,
fold my.
clean.
We don't even have to fold hands. Fold my laundry.
I can fold a fitted sheet, just so you know.
What?
Ah,
Yeah, that's that
I-
skill.
That is.
yeah.
But
I just like this and put it in the corner.
roll it up into a ball and it's good.
Yeah.
But,
Like boom.
but touching on what Will was saying, like, yeah, again, like all these girls, they have all these high standards, like,
Yeah.
6 feet tall, have, multi-million-dollar house, rack in 6 figures, hung like a horse, all that
Yeah.
shit. It's like, okay, ask yourself that. Like, I challenge all these girls, though, obviously not you two, but, in general,
What do you bring?
why do you deserve that? Why do you deserve that?
Exactly.
What do you bring to the table to, deserve all that?
Have a list of reasons why.
Because the girls are all that all want the specific man. That those girls all come the whole spectrum, from the prettiest girl, even the ugliest girl wants that, or the fattest girl wants that.
Out
I've
there.
talked to girls like, huh?
There's no ugly girl out there.
There's no what?
Ugly girl out there.
You live in the dream world. Oh wow.
Rainbows and unicorns.
To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no. Yeah, to the no.
There are, hey,
It's-
I'm gonna, like I say, but yeah, that's what I do notice that for a lot of women, that they just have these unrealistic standards of what they want. I think guys, we're more realistic of what we want, because I think for guys, like, if a guy's ugly and short and overweight, the world will tell him he's short.
Oh
fat,
yeah, he knows it.
right? But if a woman's short, fat, and overweight, women will never tell that to.
Men will tell her.
No,
that.
no, men will not tell her.
Oh
women
my
will,
God.
women will empower her. You guys will conflate it. Oh no.
Women will
You're
empower
beautiful.
them, and men will tell them, will tear
No,
them
no.
down.
Men will still have sex with them, but men will keep it real. We'll keep it real. Like
Exactly.
the fact that, like, that's what I'm saying. You just proved my point. You said there's no ugly woman. You just proved my point.
People in the world. Just lesser good looking.
Yes, they are.
I'm trying to
Oh my lord.
carefully, I'm being considerate of my words.
We're being
Nah,
nice tonight.
Oh, I'm just being honest. Honest.
I'm known to
You
like
know.
just out of my mouth.
And also one thing I would say of why a lot of women are single today is, I do realize for a lot of women, they want a traditional man. They want a man that's has a good job, that's protective, that's masculine, that's confident, that takes care of his kids, that fulfill his father's duties and responsibilities. They want a traditional man, but a lot of these women are not traditional women. So a lot of women want a traditional man, but they're not traditional women, and they wonder why a lot of these traditional guys are not wifing them. So that's something I do notice for a lot of women out there, because women, I do see a lot of women just having sex with multiple partners, being hoes, doing this, and then they wonder why, like, these guys are not wifing them up. Because in the end of the day, you're free to make your own choices. But if you want a traditional man, then you have to be a traditional woman. You have to reciprocate that. But I do see a lot of girls who are like, all they post on social media are their ass and titties, but then they're crying on why no traditional man is wifing them up. That's what for me. That's what I like. If you want a traditional man, then you have to be a traditional woman. But a lot of women, I do notice, I want a husband, but they're not wifey material.
What
And of
happened
course,
to
in today, nobody, huh?
what happened to opposite attracts in
Happened?
the world? What if
Oh,
one's
you're just watching a lot of. Yeah, I mean that's the
realistic?
less than 1%. That's the exception, but the exception doesn't make the rule.
You
That's how I would say. That's how they say. If you want a husband, then be a wife. But or like I say, guys too. Like if you want a wife, then be a husband. So step up and take care of your financial responsibility and make sure be a father, take care of your kids. But men do also. I'm not saying for women too, but men do it also. Like a lot of guys would say, I want a traditional wife, but they're bums. They're not working. They're not ambitious. They're not growing. They're not taking care of their bodies. They're not taking care of their children. So you can't say I want a wife, but you're not a husband material. The same thing with a lot of women. Women would say, I don't. Why can't I get a husband? But are you wifey material? So and men, Adam knows this. Adam knows when we meet a girl, I know it off rip if you're a wifey material.
Oh,
Off rip, I already know. And if you're wifey material, and I always tell women, if you're wifey material, you will get found and you will get wifed up. If you, I can't, like men are not gonna, nothing's gonna stop a man to lock down a woman when he knows he's wifey material. And if you're not getting wifed up and you're getting older, that's a sign to say something called self-reflection. Self-reflection that maybe
with women.
But I'm saying like this, I'm saying like if you reach a certain age, like I see a lot of women today, 35, 40, 45, still living this crazy life. And I'm like, yeah, and then complaining why guys are not wifing them now. I was like, yeah, you're look at your lifestyle. Look at is that a lifestyle that tells a man that this is a mother of my child, this is a woman I want to be the mother of my kids. Right. I'm just saying, so it's like the women that you see the guys wife up, you typically wifey material. You know, you usually see most of the time, I'm not saying all, but usually the women would wife up is in his mind, he thinks that's wifey material.
I've seen both. Kenny, you're front.
Yeah, exactly.
I think deep down, guys and girls, they know if they're wife and husband material.
Exactly. Why girls know it too.
Yeah, like a fuckboy's not going to go sitting around going, "How come nobody wants a relationship with me?" It's like, you know why no one wants a relationship with you, because you got a roster fucking deeper than the Dallas Cowboys.
Don't talk about the Dallas. I'm just kidding. I'm not even a Dallas fan.
But I would say I have seen a lot of women that they'll fuck around with the fuck boys in their 20s, and then once they're around 30, 35, they want to settle down. But I would say you might be too late. You might be too late by then, because I've just noticed, like, if for women who are over 30 or 35, for a lot of guys, they want a woman that's fertile, they want to have kids with, they want a woman that's compatible with them. And sometimes when they meet women that over 30, 35, they haven't got married, and she's been like just slept with every single person. A lot of guys are like, oh my God, like that's not wifey material right there. Well, I've just seen that too. But
That's why you have two cousins waiting back home for you.
Yeah, so I'm just saying
that area.
And of course, it's a culture today, right? They're telling young women today, just go out there and have sex. I'm just saying if you meet the guy of your dreams in your 20, 23, 24, 25, like take him seriously and not fuck him over for the fuck boy. But then 30, 35, okay, I'm ready now. And then you go to that guy that was gonna take it seriously. I'm ready now. I want to get married. I want to get married at 35. The guy's like, nah, I'm good. It's too late. You had your shot, but you wanted to fuck the fuck boy and have multiple baby daddies. But now you're ready, but you have a lot of baggage to come along with you now. Instead of just, if you met the right person at a certain time, take advantage of it. But yeah, that's my viewpoint on that.